Dear students, I am from Excellence EDUCARE. In the previous class, we have already discussed about Newton's second law of motion and the applications of Newton's second law of motion. Okay. Now in this class, we will discuss Newton's third law of motion. Newton's third law of motion. Okay. Newton's third law of motion. So what is Newton's third law of motion? It states that for every action there is an equal and a opposite reaction. So let us write down. It states that for every action there is an equal and a opposite reaction. Okay, to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, action and reaction forces acts on the different bodies. Action and reaction forces acts on different bodies, so they cannot create an equilibrium. Okay, so I am giving an example. If our palm exerts a force on the wall, what will happen? The wall also exerts an equal force on our palm. Okay, so action is on the wall and reaction is on our what? Palm. So here two bodies, First body is what? Wall, and second body is our palm. So due to this, so they cannot create an equilibrium. Okay. So I am writing like this. Action and reaction forces act on different bodies. Thus, they cannot create an equilibrium. Clear? They cannot create an equilibrium. So action force is equal to negative of reaction force. Clear? Next, we'll discuss what? Applications of Newton's third law of motion. Application of Newton's third law of motion. Okay. Now, first application, walking of a person. Walking of a person. Okay. A person is able to walk on the ground because of Newton's third law of motion. Yes. During walking, what will happen? During walking, a person pushes the ground in backward direction. Do you know? In backward direction. And in the reaction, what will happen? In the reaction, the ground also pushes the person with what? Equal magnitude of force in the forward direction. So the person can move what? The person can move on the ground. Clear? This is the first application of Newton's third law of motion. Next, second is what? Recoil of gun. Recoil of gun. Okay, second is the recoil of gun. When a bullet is fired from a gun in forward direction, what will happen? The bullet also pushes the gun in opposite direction with equal magnitude of force. Clear? This is also what? Application of Newton's third law of motion. Next, third one. Propulsion of a boat in forward direction. Propulsion of a boat in forward direction. This is the third example. Okay, in forward direction. Sailors pushes the water with oar. O-A-R, oar. Oar, do you know oar? So sailors pushes the water with oar in backward direction. Resulting water pushes the oar in forward direction. Okay. So consequently what will happen? Consequently the boat is pushed in the forward direction. Clear? Okay. Next, similarly, propulsion of rocket propulsion. Right? Propulsion of rocket. Okay. Propulsion of a rocket. What? The propulsion of a rocket is based on the principle of Newton's third law of motion. Clear? Yes. So I am telling details. What? The rapid burning of a fuel produces hot gases which rush out from the nozzle at the rear end. Okay. At a very high speed. So what will happen? The equal and opposite reaction force moves the rocket upward at a greater speed. Clear? Okay. So these are the what? Applications of Newton's third law of motion. There are so many applications. You can also, yeah. So these are the main applications. There are so many applications. Okay. Next, law of conservation of momentum. Law of conservation of momentum. Okay. Law of conservation of momentum. Clear? Law of conservation of momentum is a result of Newton's third law of motion. It is a result of Newton's third law of motion. So according to this law, the total moment of a system of objects remain conserved before and after interaction or collision. Interaction means collision, provided that there is no external unbalanced force acting on them. Clear? So right, according to this law, what? According to this law, the total momentum of a system, the total momentum of a system of objects, system of object, two or more objects, जो भी system of objects remains conserved. Total momentums remain conserved, remain conserved before and after their interaction, their interaction or collision. Okay, provided that there is no external unbalanced force acting on them. Clear? According to this law, the total momentum of system of objects remain conserved before and after their interaction or collision, before or after collision, provided that there is no external or balanced force acting on them. Clear? Okay. Now, to prove this, that means the total momentum before collision and after collision remain conserved. So, to explain this, so I am drawing a picture. Okay, picture that is here a body of mass, that is ma. Okay, so its initial velocity is ua. Clear? Next, here another, there are two bodies, another body of mass mb and its initial velocity is what? ub. So this is before collision. This is before collision. Next, during collision picture. Here body of, here two bodies gets collide. Okay, so mass of A and this is mass of B. Okay, clear? So here force exerted by the body A on B. Right. Force. So during this collision, what? The force exerted by body A on B. The body A exert force on B. Okay. Alright, this. That is FAB. FAB. Clear? The force exerted by body A on B. Next. So what will happen? Then the reaction force. That is the reaction force means the reaction force exerted by the body B on A. So that is FBA. FBA. Clear? Okay. Now FAB is the force exerted by body A on B, and FBA, the opposite force, exerted by the body B on A. That is FBA. Here, this is during collision. During collision. This is during collision. So after collision, what will happen? After collision. So let us draw the picture. here the object of ma, mass ma. So this is its final velocity of object A, that is VA, final velocity of object A. Next, this is the mass of object B, MB, and that is what? Final velocity of object B, that is VB, VB, clear? Okay, VB, clear. Now this is the after collision, after collision, clear? So let's write it. Consider a system of objects. Consider a system of objects of masses. There are two masses of here, two bodies, na? No, two bodies. Masses of consider a system of object of masses ma. Ma is the mass of a body object A, and mb, that is the mass of a object B. Here I am drawing a little picture. Okay, mb moving with initial velocities. UA means initial velocity of object A, and here na UA UB, okay, and UB, okay, the initial velocity of object B respectively. Okay, clear? Respectively in the same direction, where UA greater than UB. Means initial velocity of A is greater than initial velocity of B. Why initial velocity of initial velocity of A, object A, is greater than initial velocity of object B? Because being the greater velocity of object A, then it will collide the object B. It will collide the object B. Okay. So in the same direction where UA, initial velocity of A, is greater than initial velocity of B. Okay. Now after collision, what will happen? The bodies, the objects. After collision, the objects, what will happen? Move with velocity, that is final velocity. Move with velocity VA, means velocity of final velocity of A, and VB, and final velocity of B. Okay, VB. These are the velocity after collision. Okay, so VA and VB respectively. Clear? Of the collision, the collision lasts. Lasting कहते हैं ना. The collision lasts for time t, small t. Okay, clear? Now total momentum of the system is given by total initial momentum. Now total initial momentum of the system, the total initial momentum of the system is given by total initial momentum of the system is given by what? The initial momentum of what? Body A plus initial momentum of a body B. The total initial momentum of the system is given by the initial momentum of a body or object. So what is the initial momentum of a object A? That is mass of mu is ma, mass of object A, ma into initial velocity, that is ua, object A. Okay, ma into ua, mass of object A into initial velocity of object A, that is ma into ua, that is the initial momentum of object A, plus initial momentum of object B, that is mass of object B, mb, into initial velocity u of object B, ub. Clear? So this is the initial momentum of the system of the two bodies, that is ma ua plus mb ub. Clear? ma ua plus mb ub. This is the initial momentum of a system of the two bodies. Okay. Then total final momentum, total final momentum of the system is given by, then the total final momentum of the system is given by final momentum of object A plus final momentum of object B. So that is what final momentum of object A means, ma, mass of object A, into final velocity of object A, va, plus mb, mass of object B, into final velocity of object B, that is vb. Clear? So this is the total final momentum of the system, that is ma va plus mb vv. Clear? So according to this law, the total momentum of the system of the objects remains conserved. That is what? That is the total initial momentum of the system is equal to the total final momentum of the system. The total final momentum of the system. So we have to prove that thing, na? So we have to prove what? We have to prove what? Na, total initial momentum of the system is equal to total final momentum of the system. That is ma ua plus mb ub is equal to ma va plus mb vb. Clear? So in total initial momentum of the system is equal to total final momentum of the system. Clear? So proof. Let us prove. कैसे prove करेंगे? Let us prove. From Newton's third law of motion. From Newton's third law of motion. We know that the force, here, the force exerted by the body on by the body A on B, the force exerted by the body A on B is equal to the negative, the force exerted by the body B on A. Clear? Force exerted by the body A on B is equal to negative the force exerted by body B on A. So we can write that force according to Newton's third law of motion. According to Newton's third law of motion, force exerted by object A on object B is equal to negative the force exerted by object B on object A. Clear? According to Newton's third law of motion, force exerted by object A on object B is equal to negative the force exerted by object B on object A. Okay, so that is, we can write it FAB. FAB means force exerted by object A on B is equal to negative of FBA. That is force exerted, negative of force exerted by the object B on A. Clear? So FAB is equal to negative of FBA. Clear? So we can write also FAB means force exerted by body A on object B. And force exerted on object B. On object means the force on B. Force exerted by A on B मतलब the force on B. नहीं exerted by A on B. The force on B. The force on B मतलब what है? So that is MB into F is equal to MA. We know that already. We have already known that F means force is equal to MA. So that the force on B means what? Mass of object B, that is MB into acceleration of object B, that is AB. Mass of object B means MB into A, मतलब acceleration of object B, AB. That is equal to what? Negative of FBA. FBA मतलब force exerted by, negative of force exerted by B on A. That is force on A. So that is mass MA, mass of A into acceleration माने A of A, acceleration of A. Clear? Thank you. So MB into AB is equal to minus of MA into AA, माने acceleration of A. Clear? So that implies MB into AB. AB मतलब acceleration of object B. Acceleration of object B means what? What is acceleration? Acceleration means rate of a change in velocity. Rate of a change in velocity. That is, in place of AB, we can write final velocity of B minus initial velocity, UB of B by time. That is rate of a change in velocity, means acceleration. So here we can write negative equal to negative of mass of object A, ma, into acceleration of object A means what? Final velocity of object A minus initial velocity, that is UA, by time t. Okay, rate of change in velocity. A acceleration of A, A means VA minus UA by t. Clear? Okay, let us open the bracket, multiply by this, multiply this by opening the bracket. Okay, now MB into VB minus MB into UB by T is equal to negative of negative. We have negative na, negative means that is minus MA into VA. So minus, here minus plus हो जाएगा. So plus MA into UA. Okay, MA into UA by MA into UA by T. Clear? Okay, cancel T from both sides. Okay, clear? Now this is what MB into VB minus MB into UB is equal to minus MA into VA plus MA into UA. Clear? Okay, next. Now arrange this. Implies arrange this. So MB into VB, VB. So here plus the negative negative MAVA will come to left side, it will become positive. Okay, so plus negative so MA into VA. Clear? So minus MA into VA will come to left side, it will become positive. Okay, is equal to MA into UA. Okay, so in left side the negative, what is the negative? MB minus UB will come to right side, it will become positive. Okay, so plus MB into UB. Clear? MB into UB. MB UB in left side it was what? Minus, so it will come to right side, that will positive. Okay, plus, so plus MB UB. Clear? Now we can write this here. Here we can MA UA plus here MB UB, that is equal to, arrange this arrange. So MA into VA plus MB into VB. Clear? Here MA UA means initial momentum of what? Object A. MB UB initial momentum of object B. So total here, total is the total initial momentum of the system here. Okay, and right side what? MA VA मतलब final velocity of final momentum of object A plus final momentum of object B. Hence, total initial momentum of the system is equal to total final momentum of the system. Clear? Total initial momentum of the system মানে total initial momentum of the two bodies is equal to total final momentum of the system. Clear? That means the momentums remain conserved before and after the collision. Okay, clear? So this is the law of conservation of a momentum. Okay, so dear students, if you got some advantages from my class, please like to my channel, also share it, and subscribe to my channel, and also click the bell icon and set it all. Thanks.